Howdy everybody and welcome back to the Game King. Man, has it been a while, but not to worry as we are back just in time because we are only 1 week away from Summer Game Fest season. But before that, we got a busy week of news before next week with headlines on Dragon Quest XII Beyond Dreams, a brand new expansion for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and the unveiling of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. So, let's jump straight into everything. To celebrate the 40th anniversary of the series, Square Enix held a special Dragon Quest presentation. After a look back on the series, the team shared a new look at Dragon Quest XII. Revealed as the Flames of Fate back in 2021, the game is now known as Beyond Dreams. This is a very early look at the game, as the development was restarted from scratch as the team felt like the original version wouldn't live up to being a mainline Dragon Quest title. The trailer gives us our first looks at the protagonist and what I assume is two of his companions. This is also Akira Toriyama's final protagonist drawing, as he designed them before his passing. The world definitely looks very nice, and I'm super excited to see the final product. Square also revealed Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World, the fourth game in the spin-off series, which seems to feature Bianca and Nera from Dragon Quest V. No release dates for any of the announcements, but if I was a betting man, 2028 would be my best guess for the earliest we would see Dragon Quest XII. If there is any constant in this channel's life, it's No Man's Sky's updates. Update 6.4, known as the Swarm, basically makes the game Helldivers meets Star Wars ship battles. It adds swarm expeditions, a global war effort, rival teams, new research materials, ground enemies to fight, drone protection, the Dire Wasp suit, community goals, huge battles, and the Atlas threat. You can jump into the Swarm update for free right now, and seriously, what even is this game anymore? Following the death of Destiny 2 last week, I Will Never Forget You My Beloved, Bungie unveiled details on Marathon Season 2, which seems to kind of be their make or break for the game. Launching on June 2nd, the game will get a new zone with Dire Marsh Night, which is built to be slower paced than the daytime map, with it being similar to a survival horror experience. Runners will now have access to flashlights, vector rounds and grenades, and signal flares. There will also be a new runner with the Sentinel, who is built for controlling space and defending areas. Alongside new weapons and quality of life improvements, there will also be an open play week from June 2nd to June 9th for players to give the game a try. Also important to note, Destiny 2's final update launches on June 9th, so make sure to log in and visit the tower one last time. Best of luck to all the amazing and talented people at Bungie. CD Projekt Red announced this week that The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt will be receiving a brand new expansion with Songs of the Past. This will be the first expansion the game has received since 2016's Blood and Wine. Being developed alongside Fool's Theory, the team behind the Thaumaturge, the expansion will be exclusive to the PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S versions of the game and take players to the path with Girl once again. It is set for release in 2027, and more information will be shared later this summer at Gamescom in Germany. A special trailer was premiered during the Rocket League Paris Major, showing off the future of the game. This future also just happened to give us our first look at Unreal Engine 6. It seems Rocket League will move from Unreal Engine 3 to 6 sometime in the future, probably alongside the launch of the new engine. The reveal of Unreal Engine 6 comes just 4 years after the launch of Unreal Engine 5 in 2022, and going off the reveal timeline of that engine in 2020, we could probably expect the similar launch to happen in 2028. The trailer also teases more of the Fortnite metaverse, which looks to bring Rocket League under that umbrella. We don't have any more details besides that, but we'll be sure to keep you all updated when there is more. Xbox shared some news before their big showcase next week. The showcase will give us looks at Gears of War, Halo Campaign Evolved, and Fable. Speaking of Fable though, the game has been delayed out of 2026 to February 2027. The reason for this delay was cited as a busy fall schedule, which I think we can assume means we don't want to go to war against GTA 6. Xbox also shared that we won't get any updates on Project Helix during the showcase. In other news, Frontier Developments unveiled Planet Zoo 2 this week. The game will expand upon the original, including all new content like fully aquatic species where you'll be able to build aquariums to house them, and all new flying birds like the Toko toucan for the brand new aviaries. You can now even take on global conservation projects outside of the zoo. Plus, we won't have to wait long either as the game launches on October 13th. Activision unveiled the next Call of Duty game this week with Modern Warfare 4. This time, players will be thrust into a major world conflict along the border of North and South Korea, continuing Captain Price's story. Set to be a return to form with a darker story than the last couple of games, the focus will be on close quarters combat, amphibious invasions, and high-octane car chases. The gameplay will also feature Infinity Ward's most fluid movement system yet and bring the classic perk structure back to multiplayer. The game will also include the new DMZ extraction shooter mode, which we will hear more about next week. Modern Warfare 4 is set to launch on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, PC, and for the first time appearing on a Nintendo system in over a decade, Nintendo Switch 2 on October 23rd. And that wraps up this week of TGP. I would like to highlight that this month has been just an amazing time for video games, with LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, Forza Horizon 6, Myth's Tape, Subnautica 2, Mina the Hollower, and 007 First Light. There has never been a better time to go pick up a new game. With that said, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon because we have a very busy week ahead of us that you won't want to miss. I've been your host, Brandon Alanis, and I'm gonna go play some 007 First Light.